Hey, cat lovers. Welcome back to Catitude Central, where we're all about giving our feline friends the perfect life they deserve. Today, we re-diving into one of the most important topics for every cat parent, cat diet and nutrition. If you've ever wondered, am I feeding my cat the right food? Or why is my kitty so picky? This video is for you. Stick with us for the ultimate guide to feeding your cat for a long, healthy, and happy life. We'll cover everything from the science of what cats need, to decoding those confusing cat food labels, to whipping up some delicious, vet-approved homemade cat treats. Plus, we've got some budget-friendly hacks to keep your cat's diet top-notch without breaking the bank. Oh, and before we start, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you never miss a tip to keep your kitty thriving. Ready? Let's get started. Why cat nutrition matters. Let's kick things off with why cat diet and nutrition are so crucial. Cats aren't just tiny humans or mini dogs, they're obligate carnivores, which means their bodies are designed to thrive on a diet primarily made of meat. Unlike us, cats can't get all their nutrients from plants or carbs. Their biology demands high-quality protein, healthy fats, and specific vitamins to stay in tip-top shape. A poor diet can lead to serious health issues like obesity, diabetes, urinary tract problems, and even a shorter lifespan. But a great diet? It means a shiny coat, boundless energy, and a cat who's ready to chase that laser pointer for years to come. So, whether you're a new cat parent or a seasoned pro, getting your cat's diet right is one of the best ways to show them love. Let's break it down step by step. Understanding your cat's nutritional needs to feed your cat right, you need to know what their body craves. Let's get into the science, don't worry, I'll keep it simple. Cats need three main building blocks in their diet. Protein. This is the star of a cat's diet. As obligate carnivores, cats rely on animal-based proteins for essential amino acids like taurine, which supports their heart, eyes, and immune system. Without enough protein, your cat could face serious health problems. Fats. Healthy fats provide energy and help absorb fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K. They also keep your cat's skin healthy and their coat glossy. Vitamins and minerals. Cats need specific nutrients like vitamin A, calcium, and phosphorus in precise amounts. Too little or too much can cause issues, so balance is key. Oh, and here's a fun fact. Cats don't need carbs. Unlike humans, their bodies aren't built to process sugars or starches efficiently. So those filler-heavy cat foods? They might not be doing your kitty any favors. Now you might be thinking, okay, but how do I make sure my cat's getting all this? Don't worry, we're about to dive into the practical stuff. But first, let's talk about water because hydration is a huge part of cat nutrition. The importance of hydration. Cats are notorious for not drinking enough water. In the wild, they'd get most of their moisture from their prey, but our house cats, they rely on us to keep them hydrated. Low water intake can lead to urinary tract issues, kidney problems, and even constipation. So, how do you make sure your cat's getting enough H2O? Here are 3 quick tips. Invest in a cat fountain. Cats love moving water. It's more appealing than a still bowl. Plus, it encourages them to drink more. Mix wet food into their diet. Wet food has a high water content, which helps keep your cat hydrated while delivering nutrition. Place water bowls strategically. Put multiple bowls around your home, away from their food and litter box. Cats are picky about cleanliness. Pro tip, if your cat's still not drinking enough, try adding a splash of low-sodium chicken broth to their water. They'll lap it up. Okay, now that we've covered the basics of what cats need, let's talk about the big question. What kind of cat food is best? Choosing the right cat food. Walk into any pet store, and you're hit with a wall of cat food options. Wet, dry, grain-free, raw, organic, it's overwhelming. So, let us break down the pros and cons of each type to help you choose what's best for your cat. Dry food. Dry food is convenient, affordable, and has a long shelf life. It's great for free feeding and can help keep your cat's teeth cleaner by reducing tartar buildup. But here's the catch. Kibble is low in moisture, which isn't ideal for hydration. Plus, many dry foods are packed with fillers like corn or wheat that your cat doesn't need. Wet food. Wet food is a favorite for many cats because it's closer to their natural diet, high in protein and moisture. It's excellent for hydration and often has fewer fillers than kibble. The downside, it's pricier, and once opened, it doesn't last long. Raw or homemade diets. Raw diets are controversial but gaining popularity. They mimic what a cat would eat in the wild. Think raw meat, bones, and organs. Fans say it leads to better health and energy, but it's not without risks. Improperly balanced raw diets can lead to nutrient deficiencies, and there's a chance of bacterial contamination. If you're curious about raw, talk to your vet first. So, which is best? It depends on your cat's needs, your budget, and your lifestyle. Many vets recommend a mix of wet and dry food to balance nutrition, hydration, and convenience. For example, you could feed wet food in the morning and evening and leave out a small portion of high-quality kibble during the day. But here's the real key. Read the label. Not all cat foods are created equal. Let's talk about how to spot the good stuff. Decoding cat food labels. Cat food labels can feel like reading a foreign language, but they hold the secret to picking the best food for your kitty. Here's a quick guide to decoding them. Look for named protein sources. The first ingredient should be a specific meat, like chicken or salmon, not vague terms like meat byproducts. Check for AAFCO approval. The Association of American Feed Control Officials sets standards for pet food. Look for a statement saying the food meets AAFCO guidelines for complete and balanced nutrition. Avoid fillers and artificial additives. Ingredients like corn, soy, or artificial colors aren't doing your cat any favors. Stick to foods with minimal, recognizable ingredients. Watch for life stage. Kittens, adults, and senior cats have different needs. Make sure the food is formulated for your cat's age. Pro tip: if you're unsure, check out the cat food database online or ask your vet for brand recommendations. And don't fall for fancy marketing terms like gourmet or natural. They don't always mean better quality. Okay, now that you know how to pick the right food, let's talk about some common diet mistakes to avoid. Common cat diet mistakes. Even the most loving cat parents can make diet mistakes that affect their kitty's health. Let's go over 5 big ones and how to fix them. Overfeeding. It's tempting to fill that bowl every time your cat begs. But overfeeding leads to obesity, which is a major health risk. Stick to portion guidelines on the food package and adjust based on your cat's activity level. Feeding human food. Those table scraps might seem harmless, but foods like onions, garlic, chocolate, and dairy can be toxic to cats. Stick to cat-safe treats. Ignoring picky eaters. If your cat suddenly turns up their nose at food, it could be a sign of dental issues, stress, or illness. Don't just switch foods. Check with your vet. Not transitioning foods gradually. Switching your cat's food too quickly can upset their stomach. Always mix new food with the old over 7 to 10 days. Skipping vet checkups. Your cat's nutritional needs change with age, health, and lifestyle. Regular vet visits ensure their diet is still meeting their needs. By avoiding these pitfalls, you're setting your cat up for a healthier life. But what about those special cases like kittens, senior cats, or cats with health issues? Let's dive into that next. Tailoring diets for special needs. Not all cats have the same nutritional needs. Let us look at how to tweak your cat's diet based on their life stage or health conditions. Kittens. Kittens are growing fast, so they need calorie-dense food packed with protein and fat. Look for foods labeled for kittens or growth. Feed them small, frequent meals about 3 to 4 times a day. Adult cats need a balanced diet to maintain their weight and energy. Focus on high-protein, moderate-fat foods and watch portion sizes to prevent weight gain. Senior cats, older cats may need fewer calories but more joint-supporting nutrients like glucosamine. Wet food is great for seniors to support hydration and kidney health. Cats with health issues. If your cat has diabetes, kidney disease, or allergies, they may need a prescription diet. For example, cats with urinary issues often benefit from wet food to increase water intake. Always work with your vet to create a tailored plan. Quick tip: if your cat's on a special diet, keep a food journal to track their weight, energy, and any symptoms. It's a game changer for managing their health. Now, let's get to the fun part, making your own cat food and treats. Homemade cat food and treats. Want to treat your cat to something special? Homemade cat food and treats can be a fun, healthy way to bond with your kitty. But before we start, a quick warning. Cats have specific nutritional needs, so homemade diets must be carefully balanced. Always consult your vet or a pet nutritionist before switching to a fully homemade diet. Let's start with a super simple recipe for homemade chicken cat food. This is great as an occasional meal or topper for their regular food. Recipe: homemade chicken cat food ingredients: 1 cup cooked chicken breast, 1/4 cup steamed carrots, 1/4 cup cooked brown rice, 1 tsp fish oil, 1/8 tsp taurine supplement. Instructions: cook the chicken thoroughly and shred it finely. Blend the carrots into a puree and mix with the chicken. Add the cooked rice and fish oil, stirring well. Sprinkle in the taurine supplement and mix thoroughly. Serve fresh or store in the fridge for up to 2 days. Important: this recipe is a treat or supplement, not a complete diet. For a fully homemade diet, you'll need a vet-approved recipe with precise nutrient ratios. Now let's whip up some DIY cat treats that your kitty will go crazy for. Recipe: tuna cat treats ingredients: 1 can tuna in water, 1 egg, 1/2 cup whole wheat flour, 1 tsp olive oil. Instructions: preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Blend the tuna, egg, flour, and olive oil in a food processor until smooth. Roll the dough into small balls and place on a lined baking sheet. Bake for 10 to 12 minutes until firm. Let cool completely before serving. Store in an airtight container for up to a week. Your cat will be doing backflips for these. Try making a batch and let us know how your kitty likes them in the comments. Homemade food is awesome, but it's not for everyone. If you're sticking with store-bought, let's talk about how to make cat nutrition budget-friendly. Budget-friendly cat nutrition: feeding your cat a high-quality diet doesn't have to cost a fortune. Here are 5 tips to keep your cat's nutrition top-notch without emptying your wallet. Buy in bulk. Purchasing larger bags of kibble or cases of wet food often saves money. Just make sure to store it properly to keep it fresh. Look for sales and coupons. Check pet store websites. Subscribe to brand newsletters or use apps like Honey to find discounts on premium cat food. Mix wet and dry. Wet food is pricier, so combining it with high-quality kibble stretches your budget while keeping hydration up. Avoid overfeeding. Feeding the right portion size prevents waste and keeps your cat at a healthy weight, saving you money on food and vet bills. Make treats at home. Those store-bought treats add up. Our DIY tuna treats are way cheaper and just as tasty. Pro tip: check out subscription services like Chewy or Petco. They often offer discounts for auto-ship orders. Now, let us wrap up with some final tips and a peek into how diet affects your cat's behavior and energy. Diet, behavior, and energy. Ever notice how your cat's diet affects their mood? A balanced diet can lead to better behavior, more energy, and fewer health-related grumpies. Here's how. High-quality protein equals more playtime. Protein fuels your cat's muscles, giving them the energy for those midnight zoomies. Hydration equals less stress. Dehydrated cats can be lethargic or irritable. Keep their water intake up for a happier kitty. Balanced nutrients equals better mood. Deficiencies in nutrients like taurine or omega-3 south can affect your cat's brain health, leading to anxiety or aggression. If your cat's acting off, say they're hiding more or seem low energy, check their diet first. It might be time to upgrade their food or visit the vet. Speaking of vets, let us close with a reminder. Always consult your vet before making big changes to your cat's diet. They can recommend foods, portion sizes, and supplements tailored to your cat's unique needs. Feed your cat right today. And there you have it, cat lovers, the ultimate guide to cat diet and nutrition. From picking the best food to whipping up homemade treats, you're now armed with everything you need to keep your kitty healthy, happy, and full of life. If you loved this video, give it a big thumbs up and share it with your fellow cat parents. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for more tips to spoil your feline friend. In the comments below, tell us, what's your cat's favorite food? Are they a kibble fanatic or a wet food diva? And if you try our homemade recipes, let us know how it goes. For more resources, grab our free cat nutrition checklist in the description and check out our favorite cat food brands. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep those kitties purring